Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Critique, and we are here live at the Coyotemanshow Network here at Security Square Mall, 6901 Security Boulevard. And we are here on the Glam Show. And of course, we always have some amazing guests. And today I decided to bring, this is actually our first youth, artist that we have on the show. So how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. So your name is Zari.
Yes, ma'am.
Zari, and tell the people a little bit about what you do.
So, my name is Zari. I rap, I sing, and I write my own lyrics. So, I'm up and coming right now. So, you can find me on like YouTube and SoundCloud at Zari Official, and on Instagram at _real_King Zari.
Okay, all right. Well, y'all already know all of his social media handles. I'll always make sure that we repeat that later on too. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about Zari myself. So I found out I started doing your hair first, right?
Yeah.
And then we just started talking, and then his mom came in and she was like telling me a little bit about him and how he, likes to write music, and he does all of your engineering, everything yourself, right?
Yeah.
The beats, everything. So I heard it and I was like, okay, you got something here. Very talented. And so you just did your first performance, right, at the Where Music Meet fashion show this past Sunday. And you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
For it to be your first performance, I was like, okay, like you are not shy. At first you were, in the beginning. But then that second song, you was like pumped up, like
yeah.
you had a little bit of taste of what you could do.
I had to feel it.
So how was it? Let's talk about that. How was it performing your first show?
So, when I first started, when I was first, about to go out, I was since I didn't get a sound check before and stuff, so I was just thinking about how I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I went on, I was just I gotta go through with it. So I was just doing whatever I thought was right.
Right.
And so I went on. First song, I mean, it was good. Looking back at it, there was things I would have changed and I did. And then when I went to chasing, I just let it all go. I was just feeling it. And there's stuff I changed about that too, but it's my first performance, so it will get better as I keep doing more performances. So yeah.
Yep. And that's always good to go back and look at, and I do the same thing, and I've been doing this in the business for 15, 16 years now, and I always go back to look at, shows and stuff like that. So just to see, you always get, and I always ask for feedback too from your audience and stuff. So people being in the audience that might have saw you perform, I will always say, well, how you think I did? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that might be something that you can take from that too. And it just, and I'm sure your mom, I call her momager, because I'm one of those too. So I'm sure she, probably gave you a few critiques and pointers on how, the next time you can do certain things. And it's always good to get a sound check. I know we were running a little bit behind on time, but I want to commend you because you was the first performance. And I always say the first person on that stage is who set the tone for how the rest of the show is going to be. So the fact that you went out there, you had a lot of energy. Everybody else that came in after you, they fed off of that. So you kept the show pumped up. So that was good. I love that. So I would say, just keep doing what you're doing. Now let me say this. Let me ask you, what type of artist would you consider yourself as?
I would consider myself as a melodic artist, but also someone that when I rap, I can flow too.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
And you say you sing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I always put everybody on the spot. I might ask you for a little lyric or two later on.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So be ready. I didn't know you could sing, but I knew you could rap though. So that's good. Now, what inspired you to get into music?
I've been singing and doing performances since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
So when I was 4, I guess I felt that I enjoyed doing it a lot, and so I went to this camp. Shout out Outrageous Performing Arts Camp. That's where I went for about 11 years. I was a counselor there this summer.
Okay.
And so we like did performances and we did acting and singing and different things with like the drums and stuff. So,
So
I've
you're
always been
professional.
involved.
You know what
with
you're
the arts.
doing.
Yeah,
That's good. That's amazing. 11 years, and you're only how old?
15.
15. That right there is amazing. That means that you are very serious about, I always say I'm serious about my, you know what they say. Okay, Erica Badu, we're a little bit PG-13 today, right? But I'm serious about my stuff, and I'm sensitive. So make sure y'all tread lightly. So I just want to say that I just love it. Like, I was very surprised to see you on the stage. I wasn't sure how you was going to come out, but you did your thing. And I commend you, like, seriously. And I say, like, just being so young, I would just tell you to just continue staying humble, because it's only going to go up from here. And then the number one thing I always like to tell people, excuse me, I forgot my drink in the car. But the number one thing I always tell people, especially the youth, is that always make sure you have mentors under you. Because when you have mentors, you can feed off of them. You can, get some insight on how to maneuver in the industry. Because especially music, and I always say that music and fashion kind of go hand in hand. Now let me ask you this. How does your fashion, like how you dress, how your appearance, your image, how much does that affect your the type of music that you do and stuff like that?
It affects it a lot because like when I like have like a certain outfit on, I feel good, and so I feel like when I feel good, I can perform well. But like when it's an outfit that like I'm kind of like I don't know about it. I don't know, like I'll do the performance, but like psychologically in the back of my mind, I'll still be thinking about that.
Yeah, like am I looking right?
Yeah, because I know like people are watching me, and then the recording after, it doesn't just go away after I do it. Like it's like on video, so everybody can see it.
Once it's there, it's there. Now, okay, so how does that because you've been doing this for 11 years. So 11 years ago, they did not have I wouldn't say social media was like out there like that.
Right.
Not 11 years ago. I would say maybe like MySpace. Something like that. I don't think you was doing MySpace.
I was on Kick.
You was on Kick. I don't even know what that is.
Kick.
I don't even know what that is. Am I telling my age now? I think I am. So I don't know what that is. So that might have been your age group. I stayed on Instagram, Facebook, and that's about it. And MySpace. But so how do you think having social media and having the internet affects you as well?
I think social media as a whole is it affects you, I guess, psychologically, because there's a lot of, there's, a good side to social media and bad sides to it. So, the good side is, you can, promote yourself. You can talk to people around the world, talk to your friends, talk to family members that you don't get to see every day.
Yeah.
But the bad side to it is that there are people that are going to, say hateful things. There are going to be times where, people can, I guess, I know people that gotten hacked and stuff on Instagram, and people take over the pictures and stuff. So there are bad sides and good sides to it, but sometimes I just gotta take a break from social media because it's when you see other people that have things, it's dang, I wish I had what they had, and so it's you gotta focus on yourself and not just be looking at what everyone else wants, because they had to get there too. They had to grind to get there. So. Yeah, that's how I look at it.
He take all the words out of my mouth, because I'll be over here preaching too, but he preaching to me today. So I'm just so at awe at how you just carry yourself. I could say your mom is definitely doing a wonderful job, because he's just so laid back. He chill, but he's you definitely dropping facts. So that is amazing. I'm sure you have getting out there. You'll be a great asset to the industry, because there's more kids that will, once you're out there and you put yourself out there in front of the cameras, then you become a, what I always say, a role model for others, that are either your age or even younger than you. And even sometimes really the mindset that you have, even adults, because some adults don't have that mindset, even at age 30, 40, 50, you know what I'm saying? So to see you at only 15?
Yeah.
15, that's really amazing. So I commend you on that one. I want to tell you, stay humble, okay? Because when them lights, camera, action, and all the little girls start following you, you know, I'm sure they following already. But once they really start them flocking, you know, you got to kind of like make sure you go back home now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just stay doing your grind. That's all I want to say. I think we're going to take a little commercial right now. And we'll be right back, okay? Make sure you stay tuned and follow on Facebook. If you want to catch us live, follow us on Facebook at Coyotemanshow Network. And you will also see us on YouTube as well as Roku. Just make sure y'all following us, okay? Y'all don't want to miss this show. Be back soon. I felt like we needed a commercial.
It started with a question. Who do I want to be? The answer isn't as simple as you may think. I want to be more. No. I need to be. So listen. Pay attention. And focus. I'm a move maker.
All right, we back. All right. Welcome back to the Blame Show. We had to take a quick commercial, okay? And we are here live again, Coyotemanshow Network. Like I said, if you guys would ever like to come in and join us live and be a part of the audience, you sure can, right at Security Square Mall, 6901, and just come right on into the Coyotemanshow Network Center, okay? And you'll be able to join in, ask some questions, be a part of the show, you know? Sometimes we bring some audience, the members right onto the stage with us, and they're able to join in, you know, get some camera time. But today, we have Mr. Zari here. And you mentioned earlier that you are not only a rapper, a songwriter, an engineer, a producer, because, you know, you pretty much mix and master your stuff on your own, right? But he's a singer, too. And I have yet to hear you sing. So, I think it's time that we do a little, you know, we don't have any music, but I think you can do a little a cappella. What you think?
Yeah.
Give me a little lyric or two.
Okay.
He's a professional, so I know he's ready, y'all. So, you know, I told him I was going to put him on the spot, so he's ready. So whenever you're ready.
All right. Doesn't matter what type of song it is?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Seek ye first the kingdom of his love. Make him first in everything you do. If you have trust and matter not what he says, all good things will be added unto you. He's got everything you need. All he asks is that you heed and be thankful till the very end. And when judgment day has come, don't you want to be the one just to see his face and call him friend? That's all I got right now.
Okay, that was good. Yay!
That was like one of the first songs I learned at Outrageous, the camp. So like it's like the main song I remember.
Does you remember off the top of your head? He said, I'm going to sing this. Okay. So that was really good. So I'm okay. He surprised me all the way around. Rapper, singer, songwriter. You know, I might have to get you. I'm looking to for the first part of my show. I'm looking for an artist that can bring me in. You know what I'm saying? You know, have a little background music. You know, you gotta put the word critique in there somewhere though. All right, you gonna make me a rhyme?
Yeah.
A little. You know, what you call that? A little snippet of a show starter, right? Yeah, I need me a whole show song or whatever. But I just want to say yes, that was great, amazing. Let's get into what we was talking about a little earlier, where it comes to like social media and how you have to kind of like take a break sometimes, right? So let's talk about some of these, because you're still in school, right? And I've noticed that it's been some, you know, us parents, we get these phone calls from the schools when the kids are acting up, right? I don't know if mom been getting that, but I know we've gotten, you know, some worldwide, let me say countywide and citywide phone calls about these little memes, you know, and these challenges where these kids are going into the bathrooms and they are demolishing the bathrooms. I seen one person, the school said that the kids took a toilet. Or they took a toilet, they took light fixtures, they done took the soap dispensers and some more stuff. So tell me a little about these challenges, and have you experienced this? Not you, I know you're not doing it because your mom, I know she gonna get into your tail, but what do you think about that? And what would you say to you know, if you was to go into the bathroom and you seen a student doing something like that, what may you do?
Well, like, I know, like, where the challenge came from. It's, like, TikTok, and it's, like, the little devious licks. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's basically just, like, where you go and, like, you basically take some, you steal something, and then it's, like, they say, oh, I, like, just hit a devious lick. So, like, but if I was, like, to walk in the bathroom and, like, see it happen, I would be, like, I mean, I'm not gonna snitch.
I knew you was gonna say
I'm
that.
not gonna snitch.
Sound like my daughter, she said that too.
But, like, I would just be like, I mean, I'd watch it happen, or, no, I'd probably, like, watch it for, like, if I first saw it, I would, like, already know what's going down. So I'd probably walk out the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't want to be, like, a big witness or anything, but, like, I know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, and it's kind of hard because, like, if you walking into the bathroom and you're seeing something like that, of course, you don't want to snitch, you don't want to get anybody in trouble, but at the same time, you definitely don't want to be a part of it. Because and I always tell my kids, you know, you are guilty by affiliation and just being at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, and sometimes they might try to put, well, he was there too. No, I wasn't there. I went to the bathroom and walked right back out, right? So I would say, you know, these kids nowadays, your generation, let me say that, you guys are not scared to do anything. And I think that's like you said earlier, with social media, it's a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Yeah. And I think that's what it is. It's a pros and cons to not having any fear, you know? Like, the other day, you getting on the stage and just going for it, being the very first, you know, performance. Like, you didn't go in front of anyone, and people had to come after you. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just feel like, you know, your generation. What do you feel like your generation need in order to, you know, as far as like mental health and stuff like that? Like, what is it that we could put in place as, you know, a community that could help, you know, some of the ones that actually do need help?
So I know, like, there are a lot of, like, teens going through their mental health issues because of all the stuff that, like, I don't know if a lot of adults realize it, but, like, there is a lot of stuff that we as teens go through. And so, like, I just feel like adults should be, like, or parents in general should be, like, more understanding.
Right.
And, like, for example, like, a lot of kids, like, they're trying to be good with their grades and stuff like that, but, like, there's, like, stuff that goes on that can affect you mentally, and so maybe just because someone, like a kid, their grades maybe aren't, like, where they should be,
right.
It's not just because they're, like, a bad student or they're not smart, they don't have potential. It's just because, like, a lot of the stuff that we go through mentally, it affects us, and I know that from, like, personal experience.
Right. Oh, you put that right. That was very well put. So let me say that first of all. And do you feel that COVID may have made things worse?
Yes.
Yeah, mentally. Yeah. I know myself, like, and there are programs as well that I know of, like, it's a program that I actually work with, Bright Futures Ahead. They're a mental health program. So we help children, adults as well, that with coping skills for depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. And I think that we should implement some of those, more of those type of programs into the school systems because it would help. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would help a lot.
Okay.
A lot of people.
All right. So that is our show for today. We are going to wrap up a little bit. So, like I said, you guys can follow Zori. I'm going to let you tell them one more time what your platform is, your social media platform. Let them know who you are.
On YouTube right now, I have 3 singles out, Decline, Chasing, and Light Before Fame. You can find me on YouTube at Zari Official, ZAURY Official. On Instagram at _real_King Zar, and on SoundCloud at Zari. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, that is the Glam Show. Make sure you are following us at the Coyotemanshow Network. Also, you can join us, audience, guests, anytime. 6901 Security Boulevard. See you soon.
It started with a question. Who do I want to be? The answer isn't as simple as you may think. I want to be more. No. I need to be. So listen.